The topic is changing the subject. Make t the subject. V is equal to u plus tan t. What is the subject now? V is the subject. Let's start with this. V is equal to u plus tan t. Now V is the subject. The question is make t the subject. So t you have to bring on the left-hand side of the equation. I'm changing the two sides. U plus tan t is equal to V. The left-hand side becomes the right-hand side and the right-hand side becomes the left-hand side now. T the subject you have to make. So tan t should be there on the left-hand side and bring U on the right-hand side. So U will become minus U. Now I'm removing this tan because we have to make t the subject. Tan is not required here. Tan you can shift on the right-hand side. Shifting tan on the right-hand side, t is equal to v minus u divided by tan. Tan is multiplied here. So tan is gone for division. Multiplication becomes division when the sides are changed. This is the answer. T is the subject now. What was the question? Make T the subject. Now T becomes the subject and all the other things are transferred on the right-hand side. Another question is, rearrange x plus y equals to 1 to make y the subject. Let's start with this. X plus y is equal to 1. You have to make y the subject. So keep y on the left-hand side and you can shift x on the right-hand side. So plus x will become minus x. Now y is the subject. This is the answer for this. Y is the subject now. And all the other elements, all the other terms are shifted on the right-hand side. Next question is, rearrange m is equal to 3t minus 8 to make t the subject. M is equal to 3t minus 8. They are asking to make t the subject. So 3t minus 8 will come on the left-hand side and m will go on the right-hand side. Now this 8 you can shift on the right-hand side. So minus 8 will become plus 8. Now this 3 is not required here because you have to make rearrange m is equal to 3t minus 8 to make t the subject. You have to make t the subject. So 3 you can shift on the right-hand side. It will become 3t is equal to m plus 8. I'm shifting 3 on the right-hand side. So 3 will go in divide form. M plus 8 divided by 3. Because 3 is multiplied here and multiplication becomes division when the sides are shifted. So 3 has gone in division form. M plus 8 divided by 3. This is the answer for this changing the subject. Next question is, rearrange S is equal to HM divided by 4 to make M the subject. S is equal to H multiplied by M divided by 4. You have to make M the subject. So M to be shifted on the left-hand side. Now sides are changed. HM divided by 4 is coming on the left-hand side and S has gone on the right-hand side. Now 4 can be multiplied with S. HM is equal to 4 multiplied by S. 4S. You have to make M the subject. So keep M on the left-hand side and shift H on the right-hand side. So H will go in divide. 4S divided by H, because H is multiplied with M and multiplication becomes division when the sides are changed. So M is equal to 4S divided by H. This is the answer for this changing the subject question. Next question is T is equal to V divided by 4 plus 1. You have to rearrange to make V the subject. Let's start with this. T is equal to V divided by 4 plus 1. Now T is the subject. You have to make V the subject. So sides can be shifted. V divided by 4 plus 1. Now it is there on the left-hand side and T now is there on the right-hand side. This plus 1, you can shift on the right-hand side. So plus 1 will become minus 1. T minus 1. Now you have to make V the subject. So keep V on the left-hand side, but 4 you have to shift on the right-hand side. So 4 is multiplied with T minus 1. Because 4 is in divide, and divide will become multiply when the sides are changed. So 4 multiplied by T minus 1. Now the brackets can be opened. 4T minus 4. V has become the subject now. This is the answer. Next question is, rearrange C is equal to 4D plus 5 to make D the subject. So, how to do this? C is equal to 4D plus 5. Now C is the subject, but you have to make D the subject. So the sides are changed. 4D plus 5, now it has become the left-hand side and C is now there on the right-hand side. D the subject, it means this plus 5 is extra here. Plus 5, you have to remove. So plus 5 is now on the right-hand side and it has become minus 5. Plus 5 now becomes minus 5 because it is shifted on the right-hand side. You have to make D the subject. So 4 is extra over here. 4 I'm shifting on the right-hand side. D is equal to C minus 5 divided by 4. Why 4 is becoming now division? Because 4 is multiplied here and multiply becomes divide when the sides are changed. So D is equal to C minus 5 divided by 4. You can see D is the subject now. Okay, let's see the next question. Next question is, rearrange A is equal to root G to make G the subject. Let's start with this. How to make G the subject? A is equal to root G. Now A is the subject because A is there on the left-hand side. So A is equal to root means power half. So G to the power half. You have to make G the subject. So the sides are changed. G raised to the power half is equal to A. So the right side becomes the left-hand side and the left-hand side becomes the right-hand side because G, you have to make G the subject. So that is why G is there on the left-hand side. G to the power half is equal to A. Now you have to do like this. G to the power half, bracket, and the whole power is 2. Why I'm doing like this? Because 2 and 2 is cancelled and you got G and you have to make G the subject. When you are taking power 2, Here, you have to take power 2 on both the sides, a to the power 2 also, and g to the power half raised to the power 2 also. Okay, again try to understand this step. Why g to the power half and why are we squaring? Why are we taking power 2? What is the reason? The reason is 2 and 2 can be cancelled. So g is only left on this side. So g is equal to a square. Like this, g becomes the subject. G is equal to a square. What was the question? A is equal to root g. Here a was the subject. And what is the question? To make g the subject. So now you can see g is there on the left hand side and now g is the subject. G is equal to a square. This is the main step, this one. This is the main step in this question. You have to take power 2 on both the sides. Here you can take power 2 on both the sides. Why are we taking power 2? Again, you have to try to understand because 2 and 2 can be cancelled and g is only left. G to the power 1 means only g. G is equal to a square. This is the answer for this question, changing the subject. Thank you so much for attending this session.